Hello everyone, my name is Gabriel. I'm here in the heart of Humboldt County, California. This is a great natural area with some of the most majestic redwoods and a bunch, almost 6 rivers in this county alone. And then there's the beach and many other geographic really cool things right nearby. So yeah, I'm here in front of my historic Victorian house. So there are many houses like this around this town. This one dates back to 1903 at least. And for the last 30 years, it's been mainly student tenants, the newest of which, my new housemate, is holding the camera here. This is Sarah. We wish her luck. So yeah, here we are in this small town. It is almost 2:40 p.m. Our time here in California, and it's of course January 24th. I myself, actually, interestingly enough, just turned 24. And my birthday is June 20th, so that was actually a month and 4 days ago. So there's a lot of numerology going on here, and I believe numerology is one of the many languages of the universe. And so I wanted to come out here and at least get this part of the tape at this time period right now. Okay, hello again. This is Gabriel from Humboldt County, California, and we've made it to the entrance of Redwood Park. You know, this is a nice combination of both the natural environment and, projects by the city and things like that. And we'll only get to the bigger trees and cooler stuff as we keep going in. All right, and as we turn around the path, we were barely around. We had to turn the camera back on because what comes right into view here is, as we said before, an upturned tree, but this is from the perspective looking downward. This whole tree took up this whole space and fell that way. I'll show you more of it as we go around. But right here, you can see what it actually looks like from underneath the ground, under the ground view of the roots coming down at you. It would look like this, almost like rivers of wood. You can follow in many different directions. This is the natural process. This is what I love being out here to do, to be reminded of that. And to improvise, climbing any obstacles that come my way. That's also what I love to do out here. And this is a very unique natural perspective not many people get. And it's right here in my own backyard. Alright, here we are. That was the other entrance out of Redwood Park. And one interesting note as we continue on. This is a famous house that even from way down the hill, way down there, you can see how far it goes into town. I've been down on those flatlands, and you can see up here to the top of 11th Street to this awesome lavender house. Alright, so we've continued on down 11th Street. One interesting thing that stopped us in our tracks just right here is if you can look into the cement, we can tell that the cement was just newly made. How would we know? But that someone with a stick wrote 3/17 of 2010. So that's a little over 4 months ago. New improvements are happening all the time. Interesting side note. Here we are, getting further down 11th Street. What stopped us this time is right here, something that is a lot more common sight around here than other places, a free book. Many different, very interesting books. Looks like Myths of Avalon here, the entire really thick volume. Poisonwood Bible, I've heard many great things about that. What I got for myself here is a collection of short stories by Tom Robbins. He wrote Even Cowgirls Get the Blues, which I'm in the middle of right now. Right here we have the whole gamut of many different types of consciousness, hallucinations, different crazy short stories, Myths of Avalon, American slang as well, for those of us that were confused by any of that. So, redistributing, that's what this comes down to. People, have things that they don't need that are treasures to us, and we redistribute. That's what I love, and I fear that this world is getting cut off from that with corporate influence. That's what I fear, but it also comes down to what I love, redistribution, sharing of resources. Last thing I do as I'm coming back home usually is just stop off right here. There are gyms and other sports centers around, but I like the old down home way that we have right here. Simple pull-up bars for anyone in the community to come up. I'm going to go straight for the first one because that's what I do. I shoot up with potential. Because we all have the potential to grow our strength and to reach for things that originally you didn't think was possible. That's what I do when I climb trees. That's what I do when I come up here to the pull-up bars. And that's what we can all do going forward in this new decade. Is up to all of us. And I hope that we can build something so much greater with our lives.